teaching and learning will incorporate artificial intelligence in the
Fadlina said the Education Ministry has set out key strategic priorities.
Anwar said that while AI can greatly benefit learning, students must
Higher Education Plan 2026 to 2035. Education, over 4,700 dropout students have returned
to strengthen the digital and artificial intelligence education ecosystem.
Hello everyone and welcome to our podcast for GEC 1052. We are really excited to have you with us today because in this episode, we are diving into a topic that is not only training but also shaping the future of education. Yes, today we are talking about artificial intelligence, or better known as AI, in the classroom, especially right here in Malaysia. AI is no longer something from sci-fi movies. It is already part of daily life with tools such as generative AI platforms, smart learning applications, and automated assessment systems being used in school and universities. These technologies have the potential to support teachers, improve students' learning, and make education more efficient and personalized. However, as promising these developments may seem, they also raise important concerns. Issues such as over-reliance on technology, academic honesty, and ethical responsibilities in education cannot be ignored. This brings us to our main question for today's discussion, which is, should teachers in Malaysia rely on AI in the classroom, or could it harm students' learning and the role of teachers? And more importantly, how can AI be used responsibly in education? So, our very special guest will join us today, the next generation of teachers who will soon be shaping the classroom of the future. So, let us welcome our guests and begin by inviting each of them to introduce themselves.
Hi! Hello to our amazing listener out there. I'm Rajhanur Fitri and I'll be your physical education teachers in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are really excited to have you guys with me. So grab your coffee, get comfortable and let's dive into today's topic.
Hello guys, are you guys excited? Let me introduce myself first. I'm Alia Sofia. I'm studying at Campus Sultan Mizan with Rajhanur Fitri. I'm also in physical education field. By the way, I want to say thank you to our moderator for inviting us. We are so happy to be here. Today's episode will be interesting, impressive, and maybe a little deep. So make sure you stay with us until the end.
Okay, thank you to our guests for those introductions. We are pleased to have you with us today. Let us now proceed with our discussion by first considering the general role of AI in today's classroom. As we know, in the era of rapid technological advancement, digital innovation has greatly influenced the field of education. One of the most significant developments today is the use of artificial intelligence (AI) in teaching and learning. AI has the potential to support teachers in managing their tasks and to enhance students' learning experiences through more interactive and personalized approaches. However, the question remains whether teachers should use AI in the classroom. Therefore, this discussion will examine the importance and benefits of teachers in Malaysia rely on AI in classroom.
Thank you. So first let's discuss the benefit of AI. AI can facilitate personalized learning by providing teachers with access to a range of tools and resources that can help them create personalized learning experience for their students. AI has the potential to enrich student experience. For example, AI can help teachers to identify student learning style, interests, and ability, and use this information to develop lessons that are tailored to each other student's individual needs. AI can also help teachers to track student progress and adjust their teaching strategy accordingly. A personalized learning environment can analyze student performance data in real time and automatically provide customized content, learning parameters, and feedback. It also allows teachers to better understand student performance, and as a result, teachers can design effective learning plans for their students. Each student learns differently, and AI tools can adapt exercise and learning to individuals' needs. For instance, some students may need extra practice in math, while others may progress faster. AI can help teachers monitor this differently effectively.
That's true, Hano. AI can also enhancing teacher skill by providing them with access to a range of tools and resources that can help them become better educators. For instance, AI-powered assessment tools can provide teachers with real-time feedback on student performance. AI can also help teachers to personalize learning, creating lessons that are tailored to the individual needs of their students. Perhaps ChatGPT possibilities for engaging teaching. ChatGPT, developed by OpenAI, was launched at the end of 2022. It can enhance teachers' and students' performance and motivation in learning environments. It also offers a more individualized and interactive experience by customizing suggestions for learning material, resources, interactive tasks, and activities. Plus, in Malaysia, where classroom sizes can be large, AI can help manage learning more efficiently. For example, AI tools can track student progress and participation, which would be difficult manually. However, this benefit depends on access to technology, which is not equal in all schools.
Thank you for the question and your opinion from you guys. For me, yes, AI is very helpful in our lives, especially as a teacher. AI can help a teachers save time in preparing teaching materials and make learning more engaging, interesting, and in line with current technological development. However, we should understand that teachers cannot rely entirely on AI. AI is meant to be a supportive tool, not a replacement for teachers. In education, a teacher's role is not only to teach or provide answers, but also to shape an educated student's character. Learning is more than just finding answer, it's about developing values, understanding, and skill. This shows that AI cannot replace teacher because teachers have emotion, empathy, and compensation, which allow them to understand students and connect with them personally. This connection makes students feel comfortable, confident, and more willing to participate in learning. Know, AI is only a system or machine that cannot understand emotion or build human relationship like a teacher can. Therefore, while AI can assist in the teaching and learning process, teachers still play the main role in guiding, educating, and shaping students. A teacher's role cannot be replaced by technology.
Now, while AI has benefits, there are several concerns. One major issue is students' over-reliance on AI. If students rely too much on AI for answers, they may not develop critical thinking or problem-solving skills. Furthermore, frequent reliance on AI for academic tasks can reduce students' cognitive effort and creativity, as AI systems often provide ready-made responses. This may limit opportunities for students to practice reasoning, reflection, and independent judgment. Over time, such practice could negatively affect students' academic performance and their ability to apply knowledge in real-world situations. Therefore, educators emphasize the importance of using AI as a supportive learning tool rather than a replacement for independent thinking and problem solving.
I agree with you, Amy. Unfortunately, yes, AI can be harmful for student learning. The reason of my statement is by using AI too much, students can be shallow thinking when they stop struggling on school. A lot of students nowadays often have a thought of why thinking when AI can do it faster while doing an assignment and problem solving. This can lead to lack of creativity, challenges, and by losing the original thinking.
That's a good point, Rajhanur and Puan Amy. Also, like I said before, I think I already touched on this in the first question. But just to explain a bit more, if teachers rely too much on AI, it does not just affect their own performance, it can also impact students' learning. Like Hanu said before this, it can affect the role of a teacher as well. Being a teacher is not only about delivering lesson, it is also about educating, shaping, and developing students' values and skill. Learning is not only about getting answers, it is about understanding, building character, and developing abilities. If AI is overused, the social connection between teachers and students can be affected. Student might not receive proper guidance and their attitude or motivation could decline. The human connection where teachers guide and understand their student is extremely important. At the end of the day, teachers are still the main guides in shaping students at school.
Okay guys, so let's move to the next questions, which is how AI can be used responsibly. Let's start with Alia.
Okay, thank you for the question, Puan Amy. In my opinion, AI can be used in education, but it must be used responsibility by both student and teacher as a supportive learning tool. As a student, AI can help to improve understanding, generate ideas, and support revision. However, the final work must come from the student's own effort and should be checked using reliable sources such as textbooks and journals. This is important to avoid copy and paste practice and plagiarism. As a teacher, AI can help in preparing teaching materials and lesson planning. But the information generated by AI must always be reviewed and filtered before being used in the classroom. This is important to ensure the accuracy of information and its suitability for student learning level. Therefore, both teachers and students must be responsible and ethical in using AI. AI is only a supportive tool, and teachers still play the main role in guiding and shaping student learning.
That is a good point, Alia. In addition, as a student and future teachers, we need to use AI responsibility by balance both AI use and traditional methods such as group discussion. This can help us not to rely on AI too much. By using traditional methods, we can also prevent from brain fog and improve cognitive skill. Yes, while AI offers valuable opportunity to enhance teaching and learning, it is essential to maintain a balanced approach that preserves traditional education methods. Classroom discussion, collaborative group work, and hands-on learning activity remain fundamental to effective education. This method fosters essential skills such as communication, collaboration, problem solving, and critical thinking skills that are best delivered through direct human interaction. By integrating AI thoughtfully alongside traditional teaching practice, educators can enhance learning outcomes while preserving the human connecting at the heart of education. This balanced approach ensures that technology serves as a means to support meaningful learning rather than replacing the interpersonal experience that are essential to student development.
That's a good point, Hanur. Furthermore, respecting privacy in AI-based education. It really comes down to protecting students' personal information. For instance, any data collected like names, learning progress, or online activity should be kept safe and used only to support learning, not for anything else. Educators also need to be open with students and clearly explain what data is being collected and why, making sure it's done with their consent. The main goal of using AI in education is to improve learning outcomes, and that can only happen when students trust the system. If students feel their data is being misused or shared without permission, that trust breaks down. So, handling student data responsibly isn't just about rules. It's about creating a safe, trustworthy learning environment where students feel comfortable using AI tools. Finally, it's crucial to teach students responsible AI use. They should understand that AI is a tool to assist learning, not a shortcut to answers. This encourages critical thinking and lifelong learning.
To conclude, AI has a great potential to support learning and reduce teachers' workload, but it also has a risk if used irresponsibly.
Teachers in Malaysia should not rely solely on AI, but instead use it as a tool to enhance teachers' teachings and learning.
Yes, you guys are right. So, some recommendations include: first, teacher using AI as a supplement, not a replacement. 2. Training teachers and students on responsible AI use. 3. Ensuring fair access to technology across schools. And last but not least, maintaining ethical standards and human oversight in AI-assisted learning.
With this approach, AI can be a helpful ally in classroom, supporting teachers, student while protecting learning quality and professional rules.
So, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We sincerely hope that our discussion has provided you with clearer insights into the benefits, challenges, and the importance of the responsible and ethical use of artificial intelligence in Malaysia classrooms. As future educators and members of an increasingly digital society, it is essential for us to view AI not merely as a technological trend, but as a tool that must be applied wisely, critically, and purposely in order to enhance teaching and learning. The decisions we make today will shape the classroom of tomorrow. Thank you for listening and for being part of the important conversation. We hope this episode has encouraged you to reflect more deeply on the role of AI in education and its impact on the future of learning.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you.